Hey everyone, my name is Allie Edmonds and I'm a Ruby ambassador with Plexus, and tonight I want to talk about 7 steps to the top. So I hope you guys have your paper and pencil ready and ready to take some notes because I am super excited about this topic tonight. So let's dive in and get started. So the first one is wake up 2 hours before your first appointment or before you go to work. Yes, I did say 2 hours before, and I know you guys think I'm absolutely insane and that sleep is so precious, which it is. I understand that, but this is going to move your business forward. So investing the first hour in yourself by reading something that fuels your business is going to be so important. So for instance, I've been waking up at 6 o'clock in the morning every morning, Monday through Friday, to read from 6 to 7 out of a personal development book. So I've been reading, I think it's called Break the Excuses, or no, it's called No Excuses, sorry. So I've been doing that every morning for an hour, and it's been mind-blowing to me because my first appointment starts at 8 a.m. So I make sure I'm up at 6 and I'm ready to go by 8 o'clock for my first appointment of every day. So the first hour is the rudder of your day, meaning it sets the pace for your day. Reading 1 hour a day equals about 1 book a week, which equals about 50 books a year. Guys, 50 books a year is incredible. Imagine all the growth you're going to be getting when you do this. So, and remember that your personal development, your books and stuff, they can be used for taxes as a write-off. So keep that in mind, because I know 50 sounds like a lot, but use it as a write-off and it's so worth it. So if you read about 50 books a year, do you think this would give you an edge in your business and in your life? Absolutely, yes. So just keep that in mind whenever you're wanting to push that snooze button. Waking up earlier is going to benefit your business so much. Number 2, rewrite your goals every day. You know how we always go through and we're always like, write down your goals for the month and put them somewhere where you can see them. That's still a good thing to do, but what I'm telling you to do now is rewrite your goals every single day. You'll want to do this each morning without looking back at what you wrote the previous day. This writing and rewriting is the process of programming instructions into your mind. When you do this, you'll continually see and think of opportunities to achieve these goals all day. So this will lead you to achieve your goals much faster than if you were merely just wishing about these goals and just having them float through your mind all day. When you rewrite and rewrite and rewrite, these are going to be ingrained in your mind, and you're going to think of every opportunity possible to achieve your goals each day. Number 3 is plan every day in advance. So make your to-do list and set your priorities. And always fill your cup first. That is seriously so important. You cannot pour into others until you can pour into yourself first. That is like the golden rule of business. So fill your cup first. And then the next thing you want to do is do your IPAs before engaging with your team. I am the perfect example of this. I used to burn myself out. I got burnt out in this business, guys, because I was pouring into all of you before I was pouring into my own business. So I was answering messages. I was doing Zoom calls. I was getting on 3-way chats before I even touched my IPA worksheet. So I wasn't even reaching out. I wasn't doing my follow-ups. I wasn't friending people on Facebook. I wasn't doing any of that first, which I now know that is so important. I need to put my own business first. Same with you guys. Make sure you're doing your own IPAs first before you go engaging with your team and helping them with 3-ways and Zooms and whatnot. Doing your IPAs first is so important. Your ability to set priorities and to choose the most important thing that you can be doing at every moment is the key to organizing your life and doubling your productivity. Number 4 is discipline yourself to concentrate single-mindedly on one thing. And I know this is like so crazy because us women, we are so good at multitasking. At least that's what we like to think of ourselves. We like to think that we can do like 5 million things at once. That's not the case. Our brains are really bad at multitasking. There was a stat I read recently that was like 95% of people like to think they can multitask, but actually only 5% of people can actually multitask correctly. So chances are you're not in that 5% of people who are like so good at multitasking. So Discipline yourself to concentrate single-mindedly on one task at a time. So choose the most important thing you can do each day. Then start on it first thing and work on it until it is 100% completed. A good example of this is your IPA worksheet. I know sometimes we kind of fill things out and then we kind of like go take a break and then we revisit it like 5 hours later and kind of like do another task, and then we come back and we're like, okay, I guess I have like 5 more things to do on my sheet. Like, I know life can get crazy sometimes, but it's going to be so much more productive if we sit there and fill our IPA worksheet the night before, knowing about who we're going to follow up with, who we're reaching out to, what 3-way we have set up for that day. So scrolling your friends list to see who you might want to potentially add on Facebook that day. So doing this ahead of time is going to help you out so much, because when you're doing your IPA worksheet, you will be more able to just fill it out all at once, get it 100% completed without having to like be scatterbrained and coming back to this and going to that and skipping around. So your ability to focus and concentrate will enable you to double your productivity, your performance, and output in the next month. So your output for the next month is going to be so much better whenever you're doing all this stuff all at one time and concentrating on the one task at hand. Number 5 is listen to podcasts in your car. So you want to turn your car into a university on wheels. So a great example would be if you're going to work, if you're commuting while doing errands to the gym, if you're taking road trips. I know for me, going back and forth between Ohio and Pennsylvania is a 3.5-hour trip for me. So I'm always pulling out podcasts and listening to them instead of music on the way. If you're a student walking to class, I've burned so many just minutes walking to and from class. If you went to Cal U, I was that homegirl who had to go all the way to Morgan every stinking day, and that was like a 20-minute walk in itself from where I live. So if I was a Plexus ambassador during that time, I would have been listening to podcasts on my walk to school, sorry. So good examples of podcasts that you can listen to. These are some of my favorites are Ray Higdon, Bob Heilig, Sarah Robbins. They are like amazing, and their podcasts are short. There are some really great ones that they can whip out within like 10 to 20 minutes. So some of them are longer, don't get me wrong, but there's some really great ones out there that you can use. So podcasts are free. So utilize that, and they will not use your data as long as you download the episode first. Kira, I saw your thing. Can you repeat those names? Oh, yeah. Ray Higdon, Bob Heilig, and Sarah Robbins. They're all on Facebook, too. So they always like upload from Facebook to podcasts. So you can listen to either way, but podcasts will not use your data as long as you download the episode first, which is so important. So save your data, download first, and then listen. Number 6 is ask 2 magic questions after every call or event. I thought out of these 7 tips, this one is like most important. So the number 1 question is, what did I do right? And the second question is, what could I do differently? So these questions force you to think through and recall all the correct things that you have recently done for your business, and forces you to think of all the different ways you could improve your business. So keep thinking those questions through after this Zoom call, after certain events you go to, after any Zoom call you get training on. These 2 questions are going to be so important for you to ask yourself after you're done. Asking these questions programs yourself to do even better next time, because you're going to be thinking like, okay, this is what I just learned and this is how I'm going to apply it. Or you're going to be thinking, oh my gosh, I already do this. How awesome is that I'm already ahead of the game? This is one of the most powerful exercises in personal development and growth. And last but not least, number 7 is treat every person you meet like $1 million customer. When you treat people like this, they will return the favor by treating you as if you are valuable and important as well. They will want to be associated with you. They're going to want to join your team. They're going to want to be your customer. And they're going to want to introduce you to their friends, which means networking. So this is so important. Start doing this with your family and watch joy unfold. Your family should be priority to you, whether it's your parents, your relatives, your kids, your husband, your other significant other in your life. This is going to be so important, because when you treat them like they're worth $1 million, joy is just going to overflow like all the time. I started doing this with Luke, and it has like made our relationship so much better just by implementing this the last couple of weeks. So it does work, and it's really awesome to see your family connections become that much closer. 85% of your success will be determined by how much people like and respect you. I'm going to repeat that one more time because I was like mind blown when I read this. So 85% of your success will be determined by how much people like and respect you. That is just so huge. That's a big chunk of people. So never miss an opportunity to treat people well. Treat everyone like $1 million customer and just see what happens. It's going to really pay off. So I wanted to keep this short and sweet and simple with these 7 steps to the top. And I really hope this helped you guys understand different ways on how to rock your business rather than just the typical like set goals and reach out to this many people. Like Plexus aside, these are great ways to just help you get anywhere in life, but also move you ahead in your business by taking some more practical steps. So I really hope this helped you guys, and I can't wait to see your businesses just keep growing in March. We're already off to an amazing start, and this is just going to be really awesome. So I can't wait to see what this month unfolds and the rest of spring and onto the summer and all that good stuff. So you guys can stick around after I stop the recording and we can chat some more, and I will catch you guys later.